So today we are starting a full detail on this Lexus. And just to give you guys some backstory, this is actually purchased by a friend who he owns a used car dealership. Holy crap, that is strong. That's actually the reason why he brought the car to me. We got, oh, I see some leaks. We got, looks like some soot. Definitely some discoloration, some black going on. Our leather is just, you can tell, kind of ashy looking. But this vehicle, it's been shellacked. You can tell that they tried to cover up a lot of dirt with dressing, and oftentimes, oh my gosh, you can actually see just the dirt underneath holy crap. So we've got a full day of work ahead of us. We're doing inside and out, but the customer wants me to do a ozone treatment, and we have this vehicle for 2 days, which is more than enough for us to be able to get this done. We're gonna focus on the inside today because that is the worst, and I really need to get out of here because it is just super strong. Holy crap. I can guarantee you my garage is gonna smell of smoke until I do the ozone treatment. Now we're gonna do things a little bit differently today for our odor treatment. Now typically I do biobombs. It's a chlorine dioxide system and it works really, really well. I'm going to be showing you guys the Detail Addicts 3D printed ozone battery powered generator. This actually has high grade materials within it that you can have a effective ozone treatment in 30 to 45 minutes. To find out more about this ozone generator, let's hear from Dan from Detail Addicts what makes this ozone generator so unique.
Hey folks, it's Dan from Detail Addicts, and today I'm going to talk about our new ozone machine. What's the differences between the cheaper alternatives and this unit? And there's been a ton of questions regarding this unit. Obviously the main difference is that you can put a battery on it. Whatever battery you have, whether that be Flex, Dewalt, Ryobi, Milwaukee, plug that into the unit and get the vehicle out of the way. For a general theory, you could plug in our ozone machine and use it like you traditionally would any other ozone machine that you purchase. These ozone machines are built with care in mind to give you a faster, more efficient result. That means they're built with better components on the internal. It is a 2-plate unit, and this means your efficiency can increase, taking your detail from 1 hour of ozone and an hour of airing it out down to a half an hour of each, or 1 hour in total. So you're saving a lot more time, being more efficient, getting the job done quicker. And with this plastic that our ozone machine is made out of, we thought about the mobile detailers that are in Arizona, Texas, Georgia, Florida, in your high heat temperatures. We're inside a trailer or a truck. Our unit will not deform or melt in that hot temperature.
So we're gonna be testing this out to see what it can do to remove the odor. First, we need to clean. You can't just go in and be like, oh, we'll ozone it. Mind you, I could do one just to make it more palatable for me because it is really, really strong. And you can tell they were a heavy smoker. Even though it doesn't look that dirty, when we look closer, you can see just how bad it is. Let me show you what we've got going on.
We have a lot of soiling on our mats and a ton of ash just deeply ingrained in the texture of the carpets. Even though we have cream leather, it just has an ashy appearance to it, and a lot of that is just smoke residue and soot that have stained it. All of our high touch areas just have a lot of film and sticky dirt on it. Our headliner does have a lot of staining and some water damage on it. Every surface of the vehicle, you can just see where smoke damage has been left behind.
So I can't tell if this is baking soda or if they possibly dyed the carpets. We'll be able to know when we extract if we have a lot of black in our dirty water. That could indicate that they dyed the carpets to cover up dirt. That is another known trick that used car dealerships will use. Sometimes I get really frustrated by that, but I also understand some detailers for dealerships, they're only paying them maybe $150 to turn over a wreck of a vehicle. And so sometimes that's just what they have to do. Use high dressings to cover up dirt, use dye to cover up dirt. It's not the best, but for some used car dealerships, it's just how they're able to sell vehicles so quickly and so affordably. But that's why a lot of customers come to me after they buy a used car to clean it properly. That's actually why this customer brought it to me. He works for a used car dealership, and their detailers, they're not able to handle dirt to this level. So he knows it's gonna cost more money, but he's gonna have pretty much a reset interior. We do have a lot of just black staining, like a dull appearance to our leather. We're going to clean this thoroughly. We're gonna need everything in this moment that's gonna help us go after the odor. Now, the trick with any sort of odor treatment, number one, clean thoroughly, clean every surface. And we're even including in that our headliner, our seat belts, our visors, our compartments, all carpets, mats, hard surfaces. You need to touch every surface of your interior, get it clean. Then you need to let it dry. If you were to combine H2O from a wet carpet or mat and O3 from the ozone generator, you could potentially bleach the tips of your carpet fibers. So you want to make sure everything is thoroughly dry. Thankfully, it is a beautiful spring day. We're gonna have a high of like 84 degrees outside. So once we're done blowing everything out, doing a quick vacuum, we're gonna extract, get that to dry out as quickly as possible, then come in, degrease all of our plastics, clean our leather, bonnet clean our headliner, and then once everything is dry, we can do our ozone treatment. Realistically, if I don't have too much to tackle with our carpets and mats with extracting, we could get this entire interior done in about 4.5 to 5 hours. Let it dry, do our ozone treatment tomorrow for about 45 minutes to an hour, let it air out, and then the customer can come pick it up.
First, we're gonna blow everything out with our Tornador gun, and you can see we're pulling a lot of dirt out, but it's sticking to everything.
See what I mean? It's like tar and glue.
Yet another reason why I'm not a huge fan of solvent-based dressings. But you can see just how much dirt we're pulling up out of our carpets. This is years worth of grime just deeply embedded in our mats. We'll blow everything out, and then now we can easily come in and vacuum. To those of you who have been following this channel and know that a Tornador and compressor is a new tool here for me at the shop, it has been a total game changer. My vacuuming jobs are now probably a half hour at most. I spend maybe 10 to 20 minutes blowing things out, and all I have to really do is just fine tune with pet hair brushes and then use detailing brushes as I'm vacuuming to go over all of my plastics once I'm done blowing everything out. So definitely a huge benefit with having these tools in my arsenal. The biggest annoyance with our plastics was because there was so much grease and oil on them, a lot of the dirt was sticking to my detailing brushes. After vacuuming, we're going to go ahead and extract. For that, we're using Superior Products Heavy Duty Enzyme Cleaner along with my AquaProvac with hot water in it. This is one of my favorite solutions when we have mild to moderate soiling on our carpets. Has a really nice fresh citrus scent after we extract, but it also has that enzymatic solution within it to help go after the source of the odor and neutralize it. This doesn't have a ton of residue, so it rinses away very easily, which means our carpets and mats will dry pretty quickly because I don't have to spend a ton of time chasing foam and residue. You can see just how much our carpets are brightening after just removing some of the film. Then we're going to clean the most overlooked area of the vehicle. That's your headliner. That's where most of the smoke smell is going to stick. We're going to spray our chemical thoroughly and just go over it very evenly with a microfiber. You can also use a DA with a bonnet. This is one of my favorite chemicals to clean headliners with. Has an essential oil eucalyptus scent to it. Does a great job at removing staining, but also helps neutralize odors at the same time. Does a fantastic job. Now, the customer had actually dropped off a brand new cabin filter for us to put in before we did our odor treatment, which is typically what I do. But Dan from Detail Addicts actually said they recommend pulling the cabin filter before doing the treatment because they find that that can actually affect the airflow going through the vehicle because you do need this to recirculate. But even though that is a little backwards for me, we're going to pull the cabin filter out, do what they recommend, and now we're going to deep clean our leather and plastics and glass.
So to give us even more of a fighting chance, Typhon can be diluted 10 to 1. You can see I have my concentrate in here. We had a little bit left. That's not all concentrate. That would be very strong. 10 to 1 is about like right here. I had about that much left. So we put our Typhon concentrate in here. And then to just give us a little bit more punch with sanitizing and deodorizing, we're gonna actually drop a BioBomb Mini into our Typhon. Now this does have a shelf life. That's why I'm not necessarily going all the way up with water. I'm probably only gonna need about this much with water. Drop our mini in, and then we can spray all of our hard surfaces, and sometimes you can even actually let it air dry to let that chlorine dioxide tablet just continue to deodorize. But we're gonna go ahead, wipe all of our plastics down with our Typhon and BioBomb Mini combo. But we got our BioBomb Mini. It's gonna break down. It's gonna make this a little bit more yellow. It's not gonna damage any of our plastics. You can even spray this on your seatbelts, on any of your fabrics, just to continue to help deodorizing. The key though is you wanna make sure that everything is dry. So we are not going to spray and just let air dry on any of our fabrics because they are already cleaned with an enzymatic cleaner. So if you're gonna do this before an ozone treatment, just make sure everything is fully dry before you do your ozone or your chlorine dioxide tablet treatment.
Typhon is quickly becoming one of my favorite interior cleaners, not only for its cleaning capabilities, but it smells fantastic. Even without our mini tab, it just leaves the interior smelling fresh and clean. But these two combined have become one of my favorite scented cleaners. It just smells so clean, and you can see now we have no streaks. Everything is properly cleaned, no solvent dressings left behind. Carpets are fully dry. Now we can just basically wipe the film off of all of our glass, and our final steps are ready for our ozone generator treatment.
So we are back day 2 working on this 2014 Lexus for my customer. Yesterday we tackled the interior. We had a very heavy smoke smell. That was the biggest issue that the customer had. He bought this at auction. He actually owns a used car dealership here in Lancaster, and the detailers that he has working for them, they just couldn't tackle such a heavy smoke odor for the price that they were gonna pay them. So he outsourced it to me, and we are in the midst of getting ready to do our ozone treatment. We've done all of the proper cleaning, shared with you guys the chemicals and the tools that we use to get the job done, and now we're getting ready to apply our ozone treatment.
So I'm using the Dewalt battery with this ozone generator. You can also use a Flex or a Milwaukee battery based on the generator that you purchase. We're gonna put it in the center console area, pull our seatbelts out.
Also notice that our mats are kind of standing upright. They're not down, but we're gonna be able to treat the floor and the mat, but our seatbelts are pulled out, visors are pulled down, compartments are opened. This way, everything can be treated, everything can be touched by the ozone. So it's been a lot of work to get us to this point. It smells better, but it is not gone. And this is where the ozone treatment is just going to take it to that final step. Now, with this ozone generator, you don't need to do several hours long, but we are gonna do about an hour-long treatment. So we have the cabin filter out, and we're gonna put that in park so you stop dinging. But we have the cabin filter removed. Dan did recommend removing that because they find that it can actually prevent some of the air from flowing through the AC, and we want this to recirculate. So what we're gonna do, we have the vehicle on right now. So we have our AC on, we have it at high recirculate. You wanna make sure that you don't have it just on outside air. You wanna recirculate that air within the interior of the cabin. We have everything all set up. We have a fresh Dewalt battery in here. They make different ones for different batteries, but you can see it's not on right now. If you wanted to use a cord, they have that option. Go ahead, turn it on. And we're going to have the air on recirculate for about 15 to 20 minutes, and then we're gonna just go ahead, turn the vehicle off, and just let this continue to run. So when we jump in real quick, just hold your breath, turn the vehicle off. So we're just gonna go ahead, seal her up, and let the generator do its thing. So it's 3 o'clock now. In about 15-20 minutes, we'll go ahead, turn the vehicle off, let the ozone generator continue to run, and then we'll let it run till about 4 o'clock or till the battery dies. So we've been doing the ozone treatment for about 15 minutes. I'm gonna hold my breath, and we're gonna very quickly pull it into the garage because I'm gonna go to BJ's and get a rotisserie chicken for dinner. So we're gonna pull this in, we're gonna turn it off, let the ozone continue to work, but we're gonna do it in the garage, and I can just go ahead and leave and let the ozone generator do its thing. I don't need to be here for that. Okay, I didn't die, it's okay. I barely even breathed it in, but I can already smell just from the couple seconds of having the door open, that really strong ozone smell. But we're gonna keep proceeding with life and let the ozone generator do its thing.
So I did find out that for every amp on your battery, you get about 10 minutes of runtime. So 2 amp battery gives you about 20 minutes. So now we're going to put a 9 amp battery in it and run our ozone treatment. You can see in the back our ozone elements active, and you can also see on the back our fan plates that are just going to push that ozone throughout the interior of the cabin. Altogether, we did about a 45-minute treatment, and then we aired it out for 45 minutes, and the customer came to pick it up. We've had great feedback from the customer that to date, he is not smelling any sort of smoke smell on the interior, which is actually pretty impressive considering how strong it was. This was actually one of the worst smoke-smelling interiors that I've had for quite some time. So that just speaks to not only the products that we use to clean, but also our ozone generator. Even though we didn't do a very long treatment, it was long enough to be super effective. But if you guys enjoyed this video where we share with you a closer look at how I tackle smoke odor removal treatments, as well as the battery operated ozone generator from Detail Addicts, make sure you hit the thumbs up button and make sure you subscribe and hit that notify bell so that way you don't miss out on any of our future videos. But stay tuned for part 2 where we tackle the exterior.